the fintech press landscape has changed. 5 years ago, a payment startup could land coverage in a tech outlet and reach the right readers. Today, those readers cluster in a smaller set of analyst-aware publications that weigh regulatory context more heavily. This shift means fintech startups need a new kind of media plan, one that reflects the current media ecosystem, not last quarter's contact list. Outset Media Index is helping PR teams navigate this change by identifying FinTech-credible outlets across 34, 0+ publications, using public signals that align with what fintech coverage needs today. The question isn't just about style or tone, it's about structure. FinTech PR is not generic startup PR. A fintech startup's PR strategy starts with a different set of inputs. Consumer tech PR plans optimize for sign-up volume and viral pickup. FinTech PR plans optimize for analyst-read, regulator-aware coverage that holds up under scrutiny. Generic startup PR can lean on traction stories and founder personality content. FinTech PR must lead with the underwriting model, compliance. Most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in, so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. Posture or licensing reality of the product. The timeline is also tighter. A fintech startup needs first-quarter coverage that looks credible to investors reading before the next funding round, partners evaluating a referral relationship, and regulators forming an early view. This is why the PR plan for fintech startup launches has to be built around a different set of signals like those provided by Outset Media Index. The table compares the two scenarios across 5 dimensions that drive outlet selection decisions. For example, the primary audience for generic startup PR is early users and consumer press. For fintech startup PR, it's analysts, sector journalists, and regulator-aware readers. The coverage goal for generic startup PR is awareness. For fintech startup PR, it's credibility under scrutiny. This distinction is not just theoretical. It reflects the reality of how fintech startups are evaluated and how their coverage is interpreted. A fintech startup's media plan must be built from outlet-level data, not generic lists. The evidence is clear. The fintech press has split. The old playbook doesn't work anymore. PR teams must now focus on publications that have a track record of covering fintech with regulatory depth and analytical rigor. This is where Outset Media Index comes in. It surfaces fintech-credible outlets using public signals that map directly to what fintech coverage needs. The result is a more targeted, effective media plan that aligns with the current media landscape. The stakes are high. A fintech startup that fails to secure credible coverage in the most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in, so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. Right outlets may struggle to attract investors, partners, and regulatory attention. In a sector where credibility is currency, the right media plan can make the difference between a successful launch and a quiet one. The uncertainty lies in how quickly the press landscape will continue to fragment and how well PR teams can adapt. The next signal to watch is how fintech startups use data-driven tools like Outset Media Index to refine their media plans and secure coverage that resonates with the right readers.